Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So as you guys can see, the headline here: a woman has lured two men into a Memphis hotel room for a party to get robbed at gunpoint. Let's do it. The clip is rather short, so here we go.
Then three armed men come in and police say threatened to kill other men. Seconds later, one of the women starts recording the men getting robbed. Hotel room. Then three armed men come in and police say threatened to kill other men. Seconds later, one of the women starts recording the men getting robbed. Hotel room.
Now, as I said, the clip was really short, but it doesn't need to be long because we know what's happening here. Here's the thing, and this is a little bit PSA too for the guys, especially for the young guys. Don't be so ready to meet some chick and go to where she's at, or go to her house, or go to meet her at a hotel, or go to do any of this stuff. Don't be so quick to do that, thinking that females are not dangerous. Women are dangerous because they get you set up. They either gonna do the robbing at the gunpoint, or they're the bait for other dudes to stick you up and rob you and all of that type of stuff and get you dealt with. These chicks out here will get you dealt with. So being so crazed to, oh, you met her on the app, or you seen her on the app, and you know what I'm saying, no sooner than y'all say hello to each other, you know what I'm saying, y'all talking about meeting up, y'all gonna run a train, y'all going, you know what I'm saying, have sex with her, and she seemed too down and she's real, down for it. Y'all don't need to fall for that one. Any chick that's willing to have men that she does not know from nowhere, especially several men, come to where she's at, and she don't know you, and she real down for it, that's a red flag. Not only because it's a red flag because she's potentially hoeing, but also it's a red flag for you. That's a setup. That's a whole setup. And you can tell these is young boys. Okay? These boys is like teenagers. Okay? They could be setting you up for the ops. It could be anything. It really could be anything. So running to try to have sex with these girls because they're so into it and they're so hoish and they're so, you know what I'm saying, slutty or whatever, and you ain't got to do nothing but show up, and you know what I'm saying, and all this type of stuff, and that's it. You don't got to talk to her. You don't got to get to know her. You don't got to do anything. You could just show up. That's not good. That's not a good thing at all. A lot of times in situations like this, chicks be the bait to get dudes that are clouded by the prospect of being able to have some sex with a girl that they don't have to really spend no money on, or they don't have to really do nothing with, that they will come there and don't know the situation, going places and you don't know who over there. Like, that's a valid question. Who all over there is always been a valid question, because especially if you're not familiar with the person, you're not familiar with the environment, you're not familiar with the neighborhood, you don't know what's going on over there. You don't know what's going on over there. So I'm gonna need the young guys to have a little bit more discernment about that. Meeting people online and then come see them immediately, that's no bueno. I know y'all grew up with the cell phones in your hand and all that kind of stuff, but it's still a no bueno. We as Gen Xers, once we saw technology go that way, the first thing we learned was don't meet people off the internet. Do not do that. You don't know them, or you're not taking the time to get to know them, and it's because you don't know them. People can say anything and be anything, and here you come, happy-go-lucky, trying to get whatever it is you think you're gonna get, show up, and then get done up, and you never saw it coming. And there has been a loss of the young generation being desensitized, because this is meeting up from social media is now normalized. So there's there's no longer a sense of potential danger that might occur. Like they was walking through with their hands in their pockets, not even seeing the dude run up behind them until it was too late. No sense of urgency, no sense of danger, no sense of, man, this don't smell right. This don't even look right. No gut feeling, no instincts. And I really blame the culture of social media, dating apps, and things of that nature, because people be getting too comfortable with thinking they know people, or have gotten have gotten a good idea on who people are just from a few DMs and a few little messages. That doesn't mean anything. Now, these chicks, obviously, no lioness is bothered with this. But do you see how she's smiling in this clip? Do you see? This is a joke to her. This is a joke to her. This is funny to her. Now, it'll be funny all up until bodies. This all up until bodies drop. You know who gonna be the first to tell it? You know who gonna be the first to snitch? And it would be snitching in this instance, because she was involved. So the first one to snitch, the first one to start crying, the first one to start singing like a canary, gonna be that chick. It's gonna be her. Now, this is how a lot of these little young chicks be ending up, and how these chicks in general be ending up missing. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Because stuff like this, are we gonna get her back? Because now let's say nobody dies in this situation, right? Because that's not what the report was. They didn't report that these young men were deleted. So hopefully, they was able to get out of it with their lives, right? Now, what if these dudes decide, oh, okay, we gonna get her because she was the bait. This is how so many Black men either are on either side of this crime. They're either the victims of the crime, or they the perpetrators of the crime. And a lot of times it be chicks at the bottom of it, in one way or another. Because she's recording it on her phone. That ain't nothing but evidence. Her face all out, getting caught on the hotel camera. Okay, she's standing out there with her face out, cheesing and smiling, and recording it, not thinking about the fact that all of this got captured on video. And so now everybody involved is going to be easy to find, and they're going to confiscate her phone to get all of the footage that she recorded. So she going to be the first one to snitch. Whether she want to or not, she going to be the first one to snitch. Get somebody hurt, get somebody traumatized, get somebody in jail. That's what it is. That's what these hyenas do. This is just a more blatant form of that. But this is they get involved with this type of drama and chaos and foolishness, and Black men are the ones that get the short end of the stick. That's what's happening. That's what we seeing. Just because these chicks young don't mean that they have no innocence to them. It's a couple of myths that we gotta break in the Black neighborhood in the Black community that females are not dangerous. Just because you're a man and she's a woman, and in a straight up physical altercation, you're more likely to be able to hurt her before she hurts you. But women manipulate, and they manipulate situations, and they manipulate people. So she'll get you caught up. Oh, you'll lose your life messing with her. You will lose your life messing with her, thinking that no harm could come to you because that's a female. Whatever. Okay? So that's number one. Got to get rid of that. The females can't be dangerous. They can't set you up. They can't, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing to fear, or there's no apprehension, or there's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to be careful, especially around females you don't know, chasing up behind a big booty. Okay? The second thing that we gotta get rid of is that the young chicks are innocent and they don't know no better. Yes, they do. She cheesing. She know exactly what's finna happen. She talked to them guys with the understanding that that was going to be the outcome. And like a goofy, again, it's all fun and games unless and until bodies drop. Then she gonna get scared. Once it go past the point that she can't handle personally. Once it get to a serious point to where she didn't foresee that, or she didn't think it was going to be that way or turn out that way, and then she gonna all of a sudden turn into a fragile female that didn't know, and she didn't mean for it to turn out like that, and she didn't know they was going to do all that and all of this. Be careful out here, y'all. Things are not always as they appear. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, is the Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.